Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope for February the 19th up to the 28th of February for you coming from Capricorn. So let's start with Sunday the 19th. Sunday the 19th has some little warnings of not to be arrogant or not to be too choosy or not to have poor teamwork or not to show that you are a poor team player. So if you can afford to listen to my advice, you will be able to improve your morning and afternoon and early evening sessions. The evening period and the late night period and the night period are very good for you. You can meet people unexpectedly, the people you want to meet, or the people you meet become unexpectedly very good to you and kind to you. So I urge you to go socializing on this Sunday evening or in the daytime as well, but in the daytime you can be a bit isolated, evening you become luckier. So if looking for romance, the evening, late evening and night period good, and you may even bump into people during the evening and nightfall where they help you with good news coming your way. Monday the 20th can turn to be not a happy day for you, especially the morning and evening sessions, morning and afternoon sessions. They bring bad news. They bring about a nature that makes you isolated and that makes you have a low self-confidence and wondering where you are heading. Well, mix with people who are happier and who are supportive. Don't sit alone and mop around, otherwise you are going to be ending a very unhappy person because the news coming in is not very helpful as well. So in romance, in marriage, watch out. In areas of career or in areas of business, don't allow yourself to be exposed to bad news in some way or another. The evening session from about 5 or 6 p.m. onwards starts to improve your evening and nightfall. And it makes communication and good news coming in better. It now allows you to find solutions which you could not find earlier. So it's good for you to socialize. You will find romance very quickly if that's what you want. If you are married, the marriage can be bonded very nicely where the communication becomes very good. Good to mix business and pleasure. So be with the business people when you're socializing as well. And if you want to go out with your colleagues, another good idea. So many solutions are found for you on Monday the 20th in the evening session. Tuesday the 21st, another difficult day basically. The news coming in the morning, afternoon and evening period is not good. So either in your career, either in business, either in romance or in marriage, there seems to be a dampener. Well, no point retaliating. These planets plan it that way. Best is to move along, to lie low, to not encourage your temper to get out of hand, to not plan something on a long-term basis. So be flexible and able to change, and you will be able to lessen the trouble waiting for you on Tuesday the 21st, morning, afternoon, evening session. The evening, especially the late evening and night session, improves a lot. You will be able to find solutions. You will be a happier person mentally, and so go and socialize the evening and the nightfall periods. You'll find meeting people who are easily found to have a romance with, or if you're married, going with your marriage partner, the bonding would be wonderful. Mix business and pleasure on Tuesday the 21st in the evening session. Be with the people you work with, so the evening has plenty of good news for you. Wednesday the 22nd, a much happier day. The morning already starts good, you are motivated, good news comes in career, business areas, and you can find romance quite early in the day as well if you communicate with the people you want romance with. Marriage starts off in a very nice fashion as well. So plenty of good things for you on the morning and afternoon and early evening period. The evening period, be careful of these few things. You can be disappointed, you can be let down, you can feel played out. And so already worry about these things a little bit in the morning session, because you may be able to find solutions already then. But evening session, be careful of the company you keep. Don't drink too much, drive carefully, and as nightfall comes, I rather that you call it an early night rather than a late night. Thursday the 23rd is an absolutely good day. Morning, noon and night you are very lucky. So in areas of career, In areas of business, you find good luck coming your way. Good news comes in. In areas of romance, you communicate. You don't have to wait for somebody else to chase you. You do the chasing, you do the communicating, and you'll find that you find romance very easily. And if you're married, then it's a good time for the whole day to be talking to each other, to find solutions if you need them, to plan socializing. It's a wonderful day for bonding. And also in the evening session, mix business and pleasure if you want to, because business news also wants to filter in on a long-term basis. So an excellent Thursday the 23rd for you. Friday the 24th starts very nicely, and good news comes in career business, for romance if that's what you want. Marriage seems to be going very well. So plenty of help and progress in the morning, afternoon and early evening periods. The night period also very good. So you are having another perfect, almost perfect day. So plan plenty to do with your romance partner, or if looking for romance, plan to communicate and make the move. Plan in your marriage as to going out and bonding. In your career, you will find that many depend on you, and whatever you do in your career, you seem to be in the limelight. And also if you're in business, mix business and pleasure. Invite your business possibilities out and be with them, and you will see that plenty of good results are awaiting you on Friday the 24th for you coming from Capricorn. Saturday the 25th doesn't start very well. You just feel disappointed, you just feel let down, you just feel a person with a lack of direction. You can get bad news in career, a little bit of bad news in business. Your romance partner, if you ever have a romance, you may find that you are suspicious of the person's motives or of their actions. So these little bits of things, don't let them grow into a big ball. Try to communicate nicely and find a result so that the morning and afternoon session of Saturday the 25th can be brought back to control. The evening period is not much better. An evening period, you get oversensitive to any kind of criticism. You isolate yourself, you show arrogance, you want to take the lead, and you get rebuffed very easily. Well, do the opposite. Stay humble. Move along with the plans of others, whoever you are with. And that way you will lessen the temperature, and you will allow the evening period, at least of Saturday the 25th, to improve. Sunday the 26th, a much better beginning. You yourself become very compassionate and kind. You yourself want to contact the person you are interested in to show your love and your support for these people. So it's a good day to communicate in areas of love and romance, and if you're looking for romance, you'll find it quite easily. And if you, in your marriage area, you'll be able to bond very nicely, so be with your marriage partner and family areas. If you want to go out with your people who you are working with, a good idea as well, morning, afternoon and early evening periods, and no harm going for lunch or early evening periods with the people you do business with. But be careful that as the evening moves in, it's a bit late, it starts around 6:30, 7 p.m. when a small group of planets who are not very helpful move in as well. So you have your good planets still there, but you have this addition of planets that can bring disappointment. And you will find that what earlier in the day seemed to be very much in your grasp, you may have the disappointment of not having them totally in your grasp. So identify these areas earlier where you can be weak in the later part of the late evening or night session, and try to make those positions better. But I can see some disappointment for you in romance or marriage areas, so be careful you are not the person who uses the wrong word or the wrong tone to create that. Okay? Let's move to Monday the 9th. Yes, you do very well for the early morning and afternoon and early evening periods. The luck is with you, and whatever you do on Monday the 27th, you'll get good news coming in quite early. Support from colleagues, support from business possibilities, very good as well. And you will tend to be very lucky in the morning, afternoon and early evening periods. But be careful as the evening moves to late evening and moves to the night period. Some disappointment again awaits you. So the evening sessions now for the second time running are not very helpful. Is it because you expect too much or expect a result too fast? So try to be patient during the evening and nightfall periods. And be choosy who you are going out with in the evening and nightfall periods as well, because bad news wants to come in during that period. These planets who trouble you are also there in the morning, afternoon sessions, but their energy is not very high. So your other good planets take over. So watch out for evening sessions, some disappointments can come in. Tuesday the 28th is when your morning, afternoon session makes you behave in a perfectionist manner, very arrogant, very proud, expecting exactly what you want. Well, don't allow that to happen. Otherwise, your morning, afternoon, early evening periods are not good. So do the opposite. Let others take the lead as well. Let others make up their minds and you be the follower. This way you will find the improvement will be quite good for you in areas of romance or marriage, or even on Tuesday if you're socializing with your colleagues in the afternoon period, or with business people having lunch. So try not to be arrogant. Evening period, the early evening, the late evening and the night period improves a lot, and you will find you get very lucky in areas of socializing, whether with your colleagues or with business people, with your romance partner or your marriage partner, or if you're looking for romance, unexpectedly you can meet the person. And so be active, communicate, be out among people for the good results in your evening and nightfall session. And that is what I have to advise you coming from Capricorn for February 19 to 20th of February. I'm already Skyping, and I charge USD 50, and I'll spend about 75 minutes with you talking about all areas of your life, predicting them for your next 5 or 6 years. So do go to Facebook, we can communicate there, and I look forward to hearing from you one day. Thank you and goodbye.